Hello, hello. This is the Awful and Awesome Entertainment Wrap, episode 276. This is Rajyasree.
And this is Abhinandan and Sekhri. We bring you this Awful and Awesome from a week which has seen terrible pollution in Delhi and around. And I hope it gets better. And every year I say the same thing, that next year I will not be here during this time. I will, for 1 month, leave Delhi during this time. But I always end
It's
up
the thought
being
which counts.
No, not to my lungs. You can hear the wheezing. See? Okay, you can't.
I don't.
Okay. We have 2 films, 1 series, a music video. A music video has dropped after a long time by a very popular singer. And we have newsmakers, 2 ads. Well, 1 ad, which has been, the product has been boycotted and all that by the usual nutters online. We will talk about that.
We watched the other 2. I don't know. I watched the other 2 things that I had so sweetly recommended. Okay? That can be anything. Na? This is like, who used to? Arvind.
I have the notes.
Ye kagaz mein.
Not Arvind. Arvind does
Arvind
that.
also used to do. Who?
Arvind used to have genuine papers. Yeah? He
But
used
who
to
was
make
the other person who? Someone.
Arnab.
Yeah. Those were A4 sheets.
Lift me up.
And then he'd give it back to them to put in the printer so that it's not
Sit me
wasted.
down.
Okay, we'll discuss what is supposed to, that song is supposed to
Make
be.
me smile.
Do you want to first? So we are going
and
to discuss. Stop it.
Make me frown.
If you're as buxom as her, only then can you sing.
Serious, but you're a clown.
Fuck off. Okay, as I was saying, so we can start with Rihanna.
Delhi's a city. Kolkata's a small town.
Oh, you didn't say
Lift
Kolkata shitty. You
me
controlled
up.
yourself. Huh? That's what you wanted to say.
Sit me
Be quiet.
down.
So what Abhinandan has butchered is Rihanna's new song. Her first song after 6 years, which is called Lift Me Up.
Which goes like this.
No.
You thought I'd sing?
Yeah.
No. Cut to the... You thought I'd sing it,
Oh,
no? You want me to sing it? I can
No.
sing it also.
No.
So what do you
Please
think
don't.
of Rihanna's song? I have a few thoughts about Rihanna.
About Rihanna itself. So I have to say her voice has become very good because I don't remember her singing so well. It's really a strong, good voice like mine. And so this is the song written for Black Panther.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda Forever.
No,
And-
not Wakanda. Wakanda forever. And you have to keep your mouth
Why
open.
they can't speak properly
No.
in Wakanda.
For effect.
They did not go to a private school. What is this?
There's no fun. They think Wakanda forever. You have to say Wakanda forever.
Wakanda Forever.
And then leave your mouth open like three seconds. You got it. Wakanda forever. 1, 2, 3. Then you go.
We've demonstrated. Okay. So what are your thoughts on Rihanna?
Now, what's the big deal? See, because Whitney Houston, हमारे ज़माने में there used to be a singer called Whitney Houston. And her range was like from Lata Mangeshkar to Reshma, who sang those, that with a very heavy voice, Bobby's song. Whitney Houston's range was that. So or Adele, what a voice she has. Or this one, Beyonce. Beyonce's
has a
और Beyonce मतलब voice देख लो, deal doll देख लो, figure
doll.
देख लो, मतलब
Deal doll. Even she is deal doll
but
only.
with Rihanna, I don't find her music that good. I don't find deal doll that good. So what's the big deal?
She is
And
the second
finally,
best-selling female.
this song, you keep waiting down, it'll pick up. You know the song just starts off like ठंडे ठंडे पानी से रिहाना चाहिए गाना आए या ना आए गाना चाहिए. It picks up.
This is emotional ballad.
Yeah.
That is
I
not.
kept waiting for the song to pick up, but then I saw that it was almost finished. It never picked up only.
Because this is emotional. You don't understand emotion only. This is the problem. But more than that, she is the second best-selling female music artist of all time.
More than Madonna?
Madonna must be the most.
Obviously. No.
No.
Yeah. But then the population of the world has also gone up so much.
What does that even mean? So I just feel she's been more in the news, this Rihanna, for her
She
looks.
was beaten up by her husband, nah?
No, boyfriend, Chris Brown. Then she
Even Whitney
got-
Houston was, by Bobby Brown.
Browns.
Brown,
It's
brown.
the Browns.
Kodi
And then
yeni tere brown
Anna
rang mein.
Nicole, that brown O.J. Simpson's wife, got killed.
That's
So
when it
that's
was
a
brown.
brown. Bad things happen if you're connected to anyone with the surname Brown. I saw a very funny O.J. Simpson video where they show that Simpson, tell me, Marge Simpson's husband, what is
Homer.
Homer basically goes over and murders Nicole Smith Brown, I think, and basically how Homer Simpson is involved in all
Major
famous historical
like
things.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah. He murders for no reason. He goes and he murders and he leaves. And poor OJ then goes with burgers. And he's saying, oh, I'm going to spend such a nice evening with
That's the take of
Nicole and that guy. And then he goes and he says, oh my God, who's killed you? Oh, this glove. What is this glove? And then he gets caught. So it was never him.
Black humor.
It was truly.
Okay.
Okay.
So Rajyasree said
So
we'll talk
who
about
is Rihanna's partner? Come on, Niku.
Parvana. Uncle
A-
joke number 3.
Stop that. ASAP Rocky, as an A, dollar sign,
Neither
AP
am I
Rocky.
interested in this. Neither is the audience.
No.
Review karo aap, good nurse.
Did you watch it?
I've watched it.
Abhinandan.
And I have very insightful
I don't-
takes on it. I watched it. Why can you not?
Okay, so
Oh, sorry. I missed one bit of my Lift Me Up song never picks up KLPD.
yeah, this is a very important insight that you've given, because
So,
how would we understand the gravitas of the situation otherwise?
so, The Good Nurse is a film based on a true story,
It's based on a book.
which is based on a true story. It's directed by Tobias Lidholm.
Tobias Lindholm.
Screenplay by Christus Wilson Keynes.
Christy.
The Good Nurse, a true story of medicine, madness and murder, is the book it's based on by Charles Graeber.
Yeah, which is a true crime book.
And it is starring 2 stars you have seen. I've seen them in other films. Jessica Chastain, who's a very good actor, and
Eddie Redmayne.
He's also a very good actor.
Yeah.
He has a bit of Norman Bates going on.
I don't like
Was
him
he?
usually. No. He wasn't, but I find him a little weird looking,
Doesn't
actually.
he? He looks exactly like Norman Bates. Have you seen Psycho? The Psycho.
Yeah, you think he looks like him.
Exactly like Norman Bates. In fact, I think he may be related to them.
What I found interesting is that it's pretty much nothing startling happens in the film, but it's just the way it's shot and the way the screenplay is written, that it's the same shot. It's not like you're seeing very many things. There's so many characters in the film or anything. There's an ominous feeling about this sinister, ominous feeling which they managed to get through very well. And you just get impressed by the justice system that once he's in, there's no way he's going to get out now. It's still 2000.
Ours is also like that only. Guru Ram Rahim Singh Ji Insan.
That
only
he
comes
just once in a while he steps out. That's
you have
only
to do
fair.
little
Yeah.
bhajan and all that.
Spiritual, na? So he's allowed to do that. And it reminded me of this series I had seen called Dr. Death, which stars Joshua Jackson, who used to be in The Affair. And Dr. Death is about this, he's a doctor though, who goes from hospital. Again, he keeps getting sacked from hospitals and the hospitals cover it up, set in the States. And he used to go hospital to hospital, but he'd mutilate. So if you went in for an operation, he pretty much butchered your body. So internally you were a mess and you'd die, or you became a paraplegic. And how he was caught finally, and the same way the hospitals kept covering up for him so that there's no liability on them.
And in the end, the confession scene is just masterfully done. I mean, because there's just him and her. And the style of the film is such that it's not like jump, there are no jump scares and then suddenly he'll get, nothing like that is going to happen. But yet, how do you keep the tension? So I think it's very masterfully done, this film. I mean, it's very difficult to keep a film that has such little story. I mean, it's very simple. The story can be told in 5 lines. How you stretch it into 2 hours. Having said that, I think it was a bit too slow, especially the first 18 odd minutes. I just thought that Quentin Tarantino would have done it by
Shooting someone.
No. You know where she meets him in the restaurant when she's bugged?
Huh.
There, Quentin Tarantino would have stretched that scene, and in another table, there would be something completely unrelated but very funny happening. And this tension would then get accentuated because of the non-tension there.
And then it would become a different film only.
Yeah. But
That's the only problem.
just please subscribe, because this next month is going to be a heavy kharcha, because everyone wants to cover elections, because apparently it's important for democracy that news tells you what's happening. I
So
don't see
we've
why.
been told.
So please click, subscribe, tell your friends and relatives. Rajyasree, what are we reviewing next?
We are going to review this. You're going to pronounce the director's name.
Guillermo
Shut up.
de Toro. Subscribe and listen to the complete unedited version of this podcast on our podcast player. Download the app. It will be most helpful for you to listen to this podcast smoothly without any problem.
We, being an independent platform, depend on our readers, viewers, and listeners. Support independent media by subscribing to News Laundry. Go to newslaundry.com, click on the subscribe button at the top, and pay to keep news free.